One really inspirational book taught me about how to master the inner game and how that relates to tennis. This book is called The Inner Game of Tennis, and I'm going to put a link to this book below. There's 5 things that I want to talk about when it relates to mastering the inner game. The first thing is judgment. Oftentimes in tennis and in life, we place a positive or negative judgment based on external events that are happening. But what this does is it causes you to lose awareness of what's going on around you, and it causes you to lose trust in the inner body's intelligence. So what I want to push you to do is, in times of victory and defeat, try to remain the same. And when you do make a mistake, realize that this is your body's process of learning. In our bodies, we have 2 entities at work, our body and our mind. Your body is the entity that's actually doing the technique to accomplish the goal, and your mind is often judging or criticizing. So the key to mastering the inner game is trusting the deep intelligence of the inner body. You have to think that whenever you hit a tennis ball, your body is performing a very complex analysis of certain trajectories, where to go and when to do it and how. And also, even more than that, your body is keeping your whole self alive without you making any conscious effort to do it. So push yourself to lose focus of the mind and bring your awareness into your body. Try to not be afraid to make a mistake and let yourself make those mistakes. It's ultimately your body is learning how to perform the technique correctly. So when you're hitting a forehand, or when you're hitting a backhand, or when you're hitting a serve, make sure you pay attention to the feeling of having the correct form. To reach happiness and to reach your fullest potential, you need to learn how to not focus on what's going on in the past or what could happen in the future, but what's happening right now. When you're completely focused on the task at hand, this is the way that you can get in the zone and you can reach heights that you never thought were possible. So when you're playing, don't think about the point that you lost, and don't think about possibly the point that you'll win in the future or the result, but focus on that specific task in the present moment. One thing that you can do to focus your mind and be in the present moment is to focus on the seams of the ball when it's coming to you. And then that will quiet your mind so you can get into a focused state and be in the present moment while you're playing tennis. Remember, stop thinking, start feeling. The next thing that I'd like to talk about is breath and the importance of your breath. Whenever you're in a high pressure or difficult situation and intrusive thoughts are coming in, one thing that can help you realign with the natural intelligence of your body is taking 3 deep breaths. And when you're breathing, be conscious of the breaths that you're taking. And another thing that I want you to do is, when you're winding up for your stroke, breathe. And this will help you get in tune with your body and hit the best stroke possible. When you start playing tennis, try to push yourself to have internal goals rather than external goals. If you have internal goals from what you're doing, you're automatically going to play without judgment and without fear, but you're going to automatically come into the natural intelligence of your body. And also, I want to talk about competition. When you're facing a difficult situation, imagine that you're a surfer overcoming a wave, and imagine that your opponent is only there to push you to the highest states of yourself. I want to finish with this quote. It is said that man is a thinking reed, but its greatest heights come from when it's not thinking or calculating. So in sports, the greatest efforts come from when the mind is as skilled as a glass slate. So with that quote, I want to push you to breathe, to play without judgment, to trust your inner body, and to respect the value of competition. Because all this is going to make you a more well-rounded and better tennis player.